There's so many stories that I've heard through the years that I've been here, but a simple one that has stuck with me was a senior gentleman who was using transportation to visit his wife who was in a long-term care facility. I think he was going like 3 times a week. And for me, it resonates because the connection that the man had with his wife, but also that it's not just a ride. It's not just about a ride to and from something. It's about continuing a relationship, keeping people connected to each other. It's about that connection for people and removing isolation.
Caledon Community Services is a multi-service agency now. But in 1971, it was a contact center. It was a phone number that you called to say, I'm looking for this in the community. Today, we are the largest social service agency in Caledon. We serve newcomers, settlement services. We have a specialist clinic, a huge seniors program. We have a food support program, which is the only full-service food bank in Caledon. We have a transportation program that provides services to seniors and adults with disabilities in a community with no public transportation. This is how much our organization is committed to growing with the needs of the community, and we're going to continue to do that in years to come.
What makes transportation in Caledon unique is the sheer geography of the community. We're larger than Brampton and Mississauga combined in terms of landmass. So from a transportation perspective, it's very difficult to get from one point to the other in a quick way or in an easy way. I think the transportation program at CCS is an integral part to our organization because it's the connector. It helps our seniors be able to access the programs in the community. It is vital to people who need to get to work or to get to grocery shopping or get to any of the other social services offered in our community. And when you don't have access to that, you're isolated. You have no connection to what's happening in the community. That's why I think the transportation is so critical.
When I started with Caledon Community Services, I was a driver. We had run larger vehicles, smaller vehicles, and we were looking for something more mid-size, something that would fit the transportation gap that we had. And actually Dan Cherry, the gentleman who did sell us the vehicle, he had popped in one day and showed us a demo. And what we really liked was the versatility of the van. It has removable seats, so you can adjust the seats, actually move the seats in the vehicle to what you need that day. So if you had maybe 4 ambulatory clients with a wheelchair, you can make that work for you. So it was the versatility of it, as well as when you're sitting in the driver's seat, the vision was so good. You could see all around you, eliminating blind spots for the drivers. And it just met our specific unique needs.
When my team suggested that we go with MoveMobility, I was really impressed with the fact that they were a local company and that they were Canadian. My team had all of their questions answered and came to me with such confidence. This was a new supplier that we were working with, and everything that they said about the customer service, the customization, and all of the interactions they had with the company really told me that this is the way to go for this purchase.
I've taken the van numerous times. We don't have a public transportation system, so unless you can drive or have someone to drive you, this is just a wonderful option to get you out into the community and to the places that you need to go. Primarily for myself, it's distance driving, and so I tend to use it primarily for appointments out of town. I was booked for a CT scan at Etobicoke General. As usual, they picked me up early and they dropped me off early, which is just fine. I got into my CT scan very quickly and realized I now had an hour and a half to wait till they came back for me. So I just phoned in and they very kindly sent the van out immediately, and within 20 minutes or half an hour, I was back home.
This van, in comparison to the bus, is like night and day. For instance, we have a ramp that goes to the ground level as opposed as to go up high with the bus. That helps easier transportation for the passengers and loading of passengers with wheelchairs, walkers, and other accessories that are necessary to go on the bus. It also helps us as drivers because it's a lot easier to handle. Another benefit that I find extremely rewarding is the comfort for clients. It's most definitely a smooth ride, different than a bus. It provides with less rattling, extra room, and at the end of the day, the goal is to provide a safe service for all of them and see the happy faces at the end of the day.
Transportation is definitely more than getting from point A to point B. Transportation is freedom. Transportation is life. Remember back when you got your license or someone drove you. It is an opportunity for the world to open up. And I think that is a beautiful thing. And we are committed to continuing to provide that in Caledon.